Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. This is a review of Microsoft Sudoku on Windows as part of the Xbox Game Review series. This is a fun game. It's basically Sudoku, and it is created by Microsoft, obviously. Microsoft has their own game studio, and it's part of the Microsoft Casual Game Studio. Like the ones who created like the games maybe on like Windows, like early Windows. They kind of merged into or like the people who like some of them like some of the games in like PC that they have, they have like the Xbox Game Studios, right? Microsoft Game Studios. And they have like the ones who create the games, like the casual games, like the ones like bundled with like Windows. And then this is kind of like they did the same people pretty much similar. They made their own casual games. And they made a lot of different games for like Windows 8.1. And this was created on Windows 8.1, and they made it a version of Windows 10 11 for Windows 10. But they did it to where it's Windows 10, and then they made it a version or exclusive. They made it Universal Windows Phone. So instead of having like its own achievement list and all that, you know, because they can make it the exact same to the phone version, like the computer version and the phone version, have it be the exact same, you know. So they decided to have it be one achievement list, and they put it on iOS and Android devices. So I don't mind, and I like the game. It's a fun game. It's a really fun actual game. If you like Sudoku, Sudoku is a game where you have nine. What you do is you have a block of nine, and what you have to do is a square of nine. What you have to do is you have to do 1 through 9. You have to put numbers 1 through 9 in that square. But and there's say like, and it's a kind of a challenge. Um, because what you have to do is you have to put 1 through 9 in, but they can't overlap. You can't have like you have to have. They can't be. You can only put that number once. In that in it can the number can only be once in a square. 1 through 9 can only be once in a square, and then in a row across there's multiple squares. And in a row across there can only be one. There can only be that number once in a row, and that number can only be once in a column, like a row across, and like a column up and down. So it's like and it can only be once in like a square. So it's kind of a challenge, to determine like where it goes, like what row it goes in, like where it goes. But I don't mind it. It's a pretty fun game. I really enjoy it. Can't say I don't, I actually do enjoy it. It's kind of a nice challenge. I mean, I'm not like an expert at Sudoku, but I don't. But I mean, it's not like where I'm like horrible at Sudoku. I was like learning, through the game. I don't mind it. Um. So yeah, I give it a solid. And I like it. It's a base, and like daily challenges you can play, whereas like regular modes. They have and they also have like irregular shapes mode, which is tricky. They have that. They have ice block, whatever, where you have ice and you have to get rid of the ice, you know. And then you have what else? You just have regular old Sudoku. But I like that, they have different modes to it, not just the same old modes. It kind of spices things up a little bit, just rather than basic Sudoku. I like it. I give that a solid 8.5 out of 10. 10 to get